Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Aska, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we were continuing to work on our wall. We were continuing to try and get everything pulled together in preparation for the invasion that's coming. And we did actually focus on getting quite a few more people. So I believe if we look at our housing, we are now at capacity for where we are at the moment. So I don't want to pull anyone else in because I don't want them to be homeless where we are running around at the moment and, you know, causing issues there. So what the plan is going to be is basically trying to continue on with what we've been getting on with for a while now, which is harvesting wood, harvesting trees, trying to get the wall down, well, not down but up, in preparation for this winter assault. So we did finish circling our village last time, and what I actually want to try and focus on right now, which is why I'm grabbing this fur, is I want to get the Eye of Odin upped, because then we can have up to 10 people in our village militia. At the moment we've got 5, which does cover most of our warriors, but you know, it'd be nice to finish it up and get the last few in there. So I do want to get that going, and it does mean we could probably pull a couple of other people in, but that's going to be what I want to get started with. So we're going to have everyone running around with that as well. I don't know if we've got any nighttime builders, if I'm honest. I think they're all daytime workers, the builders we've got, but like I say, we're going to get what we can. No, I want the log. Looks like we're going to have to go for another tree. I don't see another log there. Okay, that's fine. So we can get this going. Okay. And then we'll need to find one more log from somewhere. I don't know if we've got any in any of the woodcutters' huts, because I imagine they've all been pulled for the wall. Which is fine, I get that. I am going to want someone to monitor this. We have got 2 guys here. I'm going to leave them there for the moment. I think we're going to want them close. I think we'll leave them there and we're going to want to bring them in probably closer to it actually going off. Pack of hungry smokers. I'm not too worried about those guys. They're just going to come in and try and eat resources, which, you know, if they manage to get in, great. Oh yeah, we were going to harvest this up all last time, weren't we? So much going on. So much going on. And I know they've had a couple of patches come through as well since last week when we recorded. I think they're hot fixes, because I think I saw some people were having trouble with the workshops. Didn't see exactly what was going on, but I just saw a lot of people saying they were having trouble with the workshops, so hopefully we won't run into any issues like that today, but we shall see. Right, just continuing to get this down. We're going to want to start getting the road going again at some point, but I do think we want to focus on the wall first. Is that metal? No, it's more small stone. Okay. Oh look, here are all of our smokers. They don't seem to be able to get through, which is good. Okay, and then let's take this tree here, and then like I say, hopefully our woodcutters will be able to bring a lot of this back to the camp, keep them busy, because that's all I'm seeing at the moment, everyone charging around. Okay, whoa, missed that, got the tree stump. Go on, get the fur. There we go. Cool. Okay. Now, I know we made a sled as well, didn't we, at some point? But I think we're going to try and focus on trying to get a bit more logistical organisation sorted out today. Less us just going and actually doing a lot of the manual chopping. So let's try and get a bit more, like I say, stuff sorted out. Good. Cool. Okay, so that's this done. So now if we go town militia, we've now got 10. Which means I can find the other barracks person. Wherever they are. Can you sort by workstation, please? Because then barracks will be near the top. There we go. You need to be added. Don't really want to add anyone else at the moment because they are all likely to get themselves injured. Okay, that's good. We don't have an archery range yet, but I'm kind of okay with that. So, what's our next task at the moment? It's definitely going to be trying to get this wall finished off. I mean, they're going to not run into this bit. So I think maybe we do one more here. Alright, 2 more. We'll add the house just to keep the house going. And then I think what I'm going to do is if we come in here, we can start adding spikes. So we can do that. And what they do is they help stun the enemies. I don't know how much damage they actually do. But they do slow them down and keep them a little bit preoccupied. So we definitely want to get some of these down, particularly on this front bit here where they are actually going to be hitting us. Okay. So we'll get those down. They're quite easy to build, so hopefully the builders will be able to crack on with those. Do we want to have a look at... Or if we defense? No, this one. Wolfar pup trap. What do we need for that? 8 sticks and 8 ropes. Okay. Let's just go and see if we can find that, shall we? So... Okay, for that we're going to need to get... Oh, we got thatch. Let's break that down then. Okay. So that's going to give us 5 rope. Spooked by a wisp. Okay, yeah, we've got our guardsman going on that. That's fine. Right, and we needed 8 sticks, didn't we? Right, let's come around. We've got our woodcutter's hut around here somewhere. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So there's our 8 sticks, and we should be able to find some more. So we've got the Wolfar Den up there. Let's just mark that so we know which direction we're about to head in. Okay, so we should hopefully be able to find some more fibre on the way. And then let's try and get a Wolfar pup. Oh, for that we need some raw meat. Which... Have you guys picked up a horn? You won't... Oh, you got 2! Blimey. Good job, guys. Definitely want to get that sorted out then. Craft. Okay. I want to add that to their queue. And I want that to be basically a top priority because those horns go off. Where are they? Securing, decorating. Why can I not find the smoker horn for those guys? Oh no, there we go. That's what I want. Right. Create. And I want that to be right near the top. Okay. And then I can deposit those back in there and they can... That's good. I like that. Never had any of my other hunters manage that. Okay. So we want to hopefully try and find a bit of thatch or... actually, we got a load of bark here we can make use of, can't we, to get that rope? Right, okay. Ooh. Right. Can we build 3 rope? Yes. Cool, okay. And then we're going to want to head this way towards that Wolfar hut. So I'm actually going to make use of our road we've been producing, which is great. Okay, and this is really helping us get up. Okay. I can never remember quite how close we need to get for this to work. Okay, that's a... Oh, okay. So that's apparently all been delivered. Okay. Well, we may as well cut it in while we're here. Then, like I say, we can try after that to get our Wolfar pup. I just didn't realise they'd run it all up here and done quite this much. Come on, level. There we go. They've done the whole next section as well. Oh, wow, it looks like they've been really busy in their off time. It looks like they've done loads of sections. Did we pin all these? Oh, no, the one after looks like it's orange. Okay. So it looks like we've only got a couple to do. Still, that is very useful. Happy with that. Yeah, we can just keep cutting up through here. Come on. There we go. Level that one as well. Come on. There we go. Find the spot. There he is. Okay. I think that's not... No, the Wolfar thing must be over that way. Okay. It's good. Nice large amount of stone they've been getting down here. Yeah, this is good. Cool. Okay. Come on. It's just that bit at the end, isn't it, where it starts lining up to the next one. Oh, wow, they have done that one as well. I didn't think they had. Well, this will certainly help trying to get home, I think. Because it will be a nice big road. Okay, so we've got a storm coming in. I'm not too worried about that. There it is, the lightning bolt. Come on. Level there, good. Hopefully we can just get this last one done. This is the only downside with the road building. I think they said they put a patch in so that the builders will continue doing these now, because apparently there was a small bug with it where if you marked them, once they dropped the stones off, it was marked as complete, so that's why they never came and finished them. Apparently they fixed that now in a patch. I haven't put it to the test yet. This I'm literally undoing because we happen to be here. Right, okay. And then our Wolfar den's over this way. Okay. So let's head over this way. See what we can find. Actually, how far off is that Wolfar den? Oh, okay, that is quite far. So we're not super close to it just yet. I'm aware that my character's getting hungry, but I'm hoping we're not going to be out too long. I just saw a wolf. Right. And then if we come here and we build... Yeah, I was going to say one's definitely spotted me. Ow. Come on. Club you. Right. And then let's us get our pup trap up. Okay. Put some red meat in there. Activate it, and then we have to wait for the pup. Okay, we've got a red wolf coming in now. Hey, buddy. Club, 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 club. Right, that's another one done. Okay, we've got our trap laid. This is the thing, I don't think it happens if you sit there watching it. So I'm going to head back. And we will have to remember to come up and check that in a little bit. So let's, yeah, like I say, we'll head back. Mostly so I can get a drink. I might try and assign someone to the healer's hut as well. Because then we can try and get ourselves patched up. Here we go. We've now got our nice long road to run all the way back, which is good. Okay. And then also we're going to need to assign someone to that wolf-ar pup when we do eventually get one. I can't remember how long they take to sort themselves out, but like I say, it is a... I don't think it happens if you watch it. Let me know in the comments down below, how have you found that to work for you? Do they appear if you watch them? Do you see the pups go in? Or is it a case of you guys also just, you know, go back and check it later? Because I've never actually seen a wolf pup. I've only ever seen the fully grown ones. And then, yeah, like I say, I go backwards and forwards to try and spot them. Right, okay. We are very hungry. How are our food stores? Okay. Cooked look like they could actually start being improved. We've got plenty of raw food. Trying to work out if it's going to be time for a second cookhouse soon. Because we've already got, if we check the workers, yeah, we've got 1 day and 1 night cook. But yeah, it might be time to start setting up a second cook. Though I feel like we want a bit more space and we want more prep for this. Yeah, let's see, they're starting to get the spikes in. This is why I wanted to pop them down. I've not even had to mark them as a priority because they're so accessible with all the stuff laying around. They've just been getting on with that, which is good. That's what we want to see. That's the dog food, so we can put the raw stuff there. I'm going to put the raw meat in here because we don't need any more of that right now. That's our cook going and collecting some meat. That's fine. Tons of stones, no large stones. We've got loads of small sticks, or long sticks. We don't have so many logs as I would like. Tempted to try and upgrade this farm hut, but we can't do that yet. We definitely need metal tools for that. So let's have a look. Oh, we've got another set of hedge spikes we can put in. That's great. That's good. Happy with that. Get rid of these guys. No metal. That's what I was really hoping for to come out of them. Really hoping for metal to come flying out of that. Speaking of which, there we go. Right, we've got another one. Well, it's all just little bits of admin work that we're doing today. Yeah, that's all bone. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. So we got our warriors out there, that's fine. I'm trying to work out, do we think I go back and check on that wolf pup? I think I need to definitely get my character to have a rest, because he is definitely beaten up there. So we better lay down, give him a rest so he can patch himself up. I do wish that was faster, and this is what the first aid hut is for. Now, the one thing I haven't figured out, and do let me know whether you guys have figured out how this works, is whenever I use the first aid hut, or I put anyone in there, I never find any of the other villagers making use of it. Like, if anyone gets injured in combat, I never see them going and getting themselves healed up. They always just meander around being injured. So, yeah, I really wish they would use it. If you guys have found a way for them to use it, do let me know, because I really want to... I really wish that the villagers would, like, break off from combat and then go and get themselves rested at the healer's hut. Right, okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go and see if we've got our Wolfar pup yet, because it has been, you know, in game time a bit of time. Because then we can start getting that going, which will be good. I think we're also allowed to... I can't remember whether that trap stays or whether that trap breaks upon us using it. That is one bit I don't remember. But again, we can just, like I say, come charging up here on our effectively highway. Wow, okay, builders have been up there because that one's now green as well. Okay. Well, we'll see whether they cut anything into that then. I'm not too worried about it, but at least they're making use of stuff. Now, we want to make sure we've got energy in case any wolves come and get us while we're trying to check on our trap. I see the red ones down there. Those are the ones that we took out. There is definitely another one, and I see the trap is still open. Right, come on then, get you. Sure, that trap is still open. Yeah. Wait for pup to take the bait. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So we've got to wait on that one then. It's fine. That's the thing. I don't know how long that's supposed to take. That is the only bit with it. Okay. I don't want to grab any of this Jotun blood at the moment, which would be good for us. It would be nice to have. I think we do is I think we get back over to our path, and seeing as, you know, they've put the stones down for us, we may as well cut this path in as well. Digging through the trees. Because then we can get closer and closer to that mine, which will be good. Because I do really want to get the mine going. Like, when we hit the summer, the road is going to be the priority. The only reason the wall has been the priority at the moment is for the winter invasion. Come the summer, it is absolutely going to be the road and the metal tools when we get past this winter invasion. Like, how far up the map are we at the moment? Okay, we're doing well. We're over halfway. That wolf trap. Why did that have an eye on it? Does that mean it's now... Because that eye was in not the place where I've tagged it. Does that mean it became... Did it trigger while we were cutting that in? Because that wasn't the... The eye was in the top, whereas when I mark it, it's in the bottom. Did that mean it changed status? Let's go have a look. No, that still looks quite open to me. Yeah, wait for pup to take the bait. Okay. Alright. And then we just got to wait for it then, haven't we? Unless that's not close enough. Do let me know down in the comments. Do you think that one's close enough or not? But again, that would take a little while to get through to being actioned, because I should have mentioned this in the last episode for you guys. We now have Aska twice a week. If you haven't already, you'll have noticed the days have changed that it comes out, and it means that you now get 2 Aska a week, but they are recorded back to back, so you get twice as much Aska, but again, it might take me a little bit longer to react to any comments in there, because, I mean, anyone that's been following the channel for a while knows I record 4 of the weekly episodes all on the same night, back to back, on a Saturday evening, so yeah, at the moment that's Aska and Satisfactory. They're all done back to back, which is why it can be a bit of a delay on those. And Timberborn is currently recorded on a Wednesday, just before the episode that you see comes out. So yeah, I recorded a couple of... Yeah, so Timberborn will always be about a week behind, but that should be fine. We should be all good there. Okay, so we're waiting for our pups to get taken, or our pup to fall in. We are hungry again. Okay, have we got any food? Hoping that's come over here. Everyone's waking up and going for breakfast. Okay. That's fine. What have we got in our water storage? The water storage is looking good. Happy with that. It's all good. That well is dry as a bone. Do we have some more at this side? I know we did out the other side. There we go. There's some wells here. Okay. Again, hopefully this is why that water barrel is going to help. Okay, so day 36. Yeah, we seem to be doing okay. Now, what do I want to get done while we wait for those pups? I think everything else is kind of in state. Right, I do want to get someone on the healer's hut. Not you, not you, not you. So that's going to be this guy. I mean, you might just be here to patch me up and then I'll dismiss them. Because I really just, like I say, I want to get the healing done quickly. And the fastest thing to heal... Oh, we got a great sword. That's good. I like that. Right, we'll lay down. Hopefully our healer will come along soon. Or not. Actually, can we? We can ignite this ourselves, which will actually give us a little bit of passive healing while we wait for him to come along. There we go. Cool. Actually, even that's better than just, you know, hanging around at a house. Hunter's picking up all the bones there. Okay. Yeah, you're going to come get these ones as well. That's fine. Oh, there's our healer whacking us with a stick to make us better. Where are you going? He's come and started healing us and then gone again. What is he doing? Blimey, okay. Alright. Does mean we might move to try and start producing bone-tipped arrows, because we're going to be getting a lot of bones from all of those hunters and the skeletons that come through. And bone-tipped arrows do more than wood-tipped arrows. So I think we are actually going to do that to get our stock going. Right, okay. What's coming along? Okay, there's our trap. I wonder if that trap won't work because it's not inside the range of the den. Because it's not actually inside that ring. We might have to go and pick it up. Okay. I think that's something we will probably try and do. But for you guys, that's going to be next episode. Because if I run up there now, that will basically be where we wrap it up. But what we're going to do is we're going to come here. And we're going to go ironwood arrows. No, we're not going to delete them. We're going to make them super low priority. And we're going to add in the bone arrows. There we go. Bone tip arrows. Them at 50. And we want those higher priority. So we want those about, I don't know. Where do we want those? Probably about here. There we go. So they can concentrate on making that style of arrow. Because that arrow is going to do better and it's going to burn through, hopefully, some of the bone that's being stored in here. Okay. So that's where I'm going to wrap up this episode. And I'm going to say, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions. They will help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my YouTube channel members. Your support is very much appreciated. Please don't forget that as a channel member, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games I'm currently playing, along with early access to any of the videos. So you get to see what's going on before anybody else does. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.